In the ancient city of Damascus stands a mosque that has witnessed the footsteps of prophets, the rise and fall of empires, and the prayers of millions across more than 1,000 years. This is the Umayyad Mosque, also known as the Great Mosque of Damascus, one of the most important religious monuments in the Islamic world and regarded as the fourth holiest site for Sunni Muslims. What makes this mosque extraordinary is not only its breathtaking architecture, but also its spiritual significance. Within its walls lies the shrine of Prophet Yahya, known in Christianity as John the Baptist, and according to Islamic tradition, it will be the place where Prophet Isa, Jesus the son of Mary, will return at the end of time. Damascus is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. For centuries, it has been a crossroads of civilizations, cultures, and faiths. Prophets are believed to have walked its streets, its valleys witnessed revelations, and its people experienced some of the most important chapters of human history. It is in this city that the Umayyad Mosque was built. Its foundations are said to go back thousands of years, long before Islam, and its history reflects the layers of faith that have existed in Damascus. From ancient temples to Byzantine churches and then to one of the greatest mosques in Islam, the site has always been a place of worship. The site of the Umayyad Mosque was originally a temple dedicated to Hadad, the ancient god of storms, worshipped in the Aramean era. Later, under the Romans, it became a grand temple to Jupiter, the king of their gods. When Christianity spread across the Roman Empire, the temple was converted into a church dedicated to John the Baptist, known as Yahya in Islam. It was here that Christians believed the relic of his head was buried. After the Islamic conquest of Damascus in the 7th century, Muslims shared the site with Christians for some time. Eventually, under the rule of the Umayyad Caliph Al-Walid I, the church was transformed into a grand mosque while still preserving the shrine of Prophet Yahya. This act symbolized Islam's continuity with earlier faiths and its respect for the prophets who came before. Caliph Al-Walid I began construction of the mosque in the year 706. He envisioned a structure that would stand as a symbol of Islamic civilization, rivaling the great churches and temples of the past. Thousands of artisans from across the empire, including Byzantine and Persian craftsmen, were brought to Damascus to work on the mosque. The result was a masterpiece of early Islamic architecture. The mosque was built with a massive prayer hall, a vast courtyard, and towering minarets. Its walls were decorated with stunning mosaics depicting gardens, rivers, and paradises, symbolizing the eternal beauty promised in the Quran. Inside the prayer hall lies one of the mosque's most sacred sites, the shrine of Prophet Yahya, known to Christians as John the Baptist. Islamic tradition holds that his head rests here, preserved in a silver and glass casket. For Muslims, Yahya is honored as a prophet of purity and devotion, the son of Prophet Zechariah. For Christians, John the Baptist is revered as the one who baptized Jesus in the River Jordan. Another reason the Umayyad Mosque holds such a special place in Sunni tradition is the belief that it will be the site where Prophet Isa, Jesus the son of Mary, will return at the end of time. According to Islamic teachings, Isa was not crucified but was raised to the heavens by Allah. He will descend again near the end of time to restore justice, defeat the false Messiah, and establish peace. This belief makes the mosque not only a place of memory, but also a place of hope for the future. It ties the mosque to the final chapters of human history and the fulfillment of divine prophecy. The Umayyad Mosque is not only a religious sanctuary, but also an architectural marvel. Its vast courtyard is paved with white stones that reflect the sun, surrounded by arcades supported by majestic columns. 3 minarets rise above its structure, each with its own history and design. The interior prayer hall is equally impressive, with high ceilings, golden mosaics, and intricate woodwork. The mosaics in particular are world-renowned. They depict lush landscapes, flowing rivers, and trees heavy with fruit, an artistic vision of paradise. Remarkably, these mosaics were created without depicting human or animal figures, reflecting the Islamic focus on divine creation rather than human likeness. Even today, scholars and artists study the Umayyad Mosque as a model of early Islamic design, a bridge between the classical world and the Islamic civilization that would flourish for centuries. Over more than 1,000 years, the Umayyad Mosque has witnessed earthquakes, fires, invasions, and restorations. It has been rebuilt and repaired countless times, yet its essence has endured. The Abbasids, who succeeded the Umayyads, maintained the mosque and added to its beauty. The Ayyubids and Mamluks later restored it after fires. During Ottoman rule, further renovations were carried out. Each era left its mark while preserving the sanctity of the site. Despite these challenges, the mosque has never lost its status as one of Islam's great sanctuaries. Its resilience mirrors the resilience of Damascus itself, a city that has endured centuries of change, yet remains at the heart of the region's identity. For those who enter the mosque today, the experience is unforgettable. The courtyard, filled with the light of the Syrian sun, invites reflection. The call to prayer echoes from its minarets, reverberating across the ancient city. Inside, the fragrance of old wood and stone mingles with the whispers of worshippers reciting Quran. Pilgrims stand before the shrine of Prophet Yahya in silence, some weeping, others quietly praying. In one corner, scholars gather students to teach hadith and tafsir, continuing traditions that go back over 1,000 years. The Umayyad Mosque is not just a building of stone and mosaics, it is a living sanctuary, filled with devotion and the presence of history. Every step within its walls feels sacred, connecting worshippers to the prophets who came before and to the promises of what is to come. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Umayyad Mosque is how it reflects a deep respect for earlier faiths. By preserving the shrine of Prophet Yahya, it stands as a symbol of continuity between Islam and Christianity. Visitors from different backgrounds, Muslim and Christian alike, often feel a shared reverence inside its walls. This respect is a reminder of Islam's recognition of previous prophets and its message of unity under the worship of one God. In a world often divided, the Umayyad Mosque quietly tells a story of connection and shared heritage. Despite the difficulties faced by Syria in recent years, the Umayyad Mosque continues to function as a place of worship, learning, and gathering. It remains a symbol of faith for the people of Damascus and a beacon of heritage for Muslims worldwide. Visitors who enter today still experience the awe that has captivated worshippers for centuries. The golden light on its mosaics, the calm of its courtyards, and the prayers rising from its halls remind everyone that this is not just a monument of the past, but a living place of devotion. The Umayyad Mosque of Damascus is more than just an ancient building. It is a sanctuary where history, prophecy, and faith meet. From its beginnings as a temple to its transformation into one of the most important mosques in Islam, it tells the story of humanity's search for the divine. It holds the shrine of Prophet Yahya, a prophet respected by Muslims and Christians alike. It stands as the prophesied place of the return of Prophet Isa, whose coming will mark the fulfillment of divine promise. Its walls are adorned with some of the most beautiful mosaics of the Islamic world, and its courtyards have echoed with the prayers of believers for over a millennium. For Muslims, the Umayyad Mosque is not only the pride of Damascus, but a cornerstone of their spiritual heritage. It is a place that ties past revelations with future hopes, a reminder of the prophets who came before, and a symbol of the promises yet to be fulfilled. If you found this journey into the Umayyad Mosque inspiring, don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into the most sacred places of Islam. To enter its gates is to walk in the footsteps of prophets, to stand in the presence of history, and to feel the closeness of the divine. This is why the Umayyad Mosque continues to be cherished as one of the greatest sanctuaries of Islam.